Welcome. It's Kamish here. Uh, Welcome to Fantasy Football 2018. Before we dive in and get to the good stuff, I just, gonna give you the rundown. The draft will be somewhere early September, probably the first or second, that Saturday or Sunday, depending on people's schedules. Some of us have to adult. I know some people are going to med school, some people are going to law school. It really depends. Football updates before we get to why I'm better than all of you at fantasy. But before I get there, training camps have officially begun, slowly but surely. First preseason game is August 2nd, Bear versus the Ravens. I don't personally watch them. I know a lot of you personally don't watch them, unless you're like Joey. But other than that, yeah, look out for the regular season opener, September 6th. I will definitely be watching that one because that's going to be where I make most of my points that week, make a big push there. But other than that, let's move forward. Okay, so here's why I'm better than each and every one of you. Let's start off with Bobby. Okay, next, that's just self-explanatory. Joey. So that website or websites that you usually get all your insider picks off of, that may or may not give your computer 20 viruses just to get those insider picks. And usually makes claims somewhere along the lines of, oh, is this the year that Kenny Britt comes back? Kenny Britt's going to break out for 100 receptions. Yeah, that's just not going to cut it for you. I'm the ultimate fantasy player, and those insider picks aren't going to do you any justice. Next, we got Devin and Luke. Boys, just because you played football doesn't mean you're good at fantasy football. This is my turf, okay? Just saying. Ricky and Cam. We're talking real football, real American football, the nitty-gritty, the sweat, the heart. Not that recreational kickball shit. Use your feet if you're a punter or a kicker, which, honestly, I would take the million just to take that job. But we're talking real, hard American football here, boys. It's not going to cut it. Next, we got Matt. I mean, you spend too much time on the fantasy, man. Just let it come to you. Like, no matter how long you stare at the waiver wire, I'm going to get the best pick. Like, I'm just going to pick them up. And also, your inability to win in clutch situations is really going to be your downfall here. That and the fact that you got concussed so many times during football that you had to stop playing might mess with you a little bit come draft day. Just throwing that out there. Who we got next? We got Grant. Grant, you're next. I mean, hey, you were one of the lucky few to be chosen into the family of royalty when I was, back in my college days. Just whatever. But I'm a firm believer that if you can choose your women, you can choose your fantasy football team. And as we all know, that just I'm sorry, but we just know it won't add up. I mean, based on your recent history. Remember that Asian girl and that black girl, bro? Woo! Doozies. Bart, you're next. You're interning at a hospital. Does that give you an upper hand if, like, a Giants player or a Jets player needs an MRI or an X-ray? Yeah, maybe. Does your lack of medical knowledge give you any type of upper hand in those situations? Absolutely not. You probably don't know how to read an X-ray, as I don't, unless they physically tell me that's what I'm looking at. I mean, you're a finance and accounting guy. We get it. And so you must really like the numbers. So I'm just going to say, just give me your money now. I'm your investment guy. I'll spend it wisely because, I'm just going to win. Next, we got Chase. As a Cincinnati fan, dude, it has to be really hard to be a fan. I mean, you got to deal with a bad team. Like, come on, man. You stick with them. And then your second team is Jax. I mean, it doesn't get much harder than that. I mean, granted, they had a decent year last year. I mean, Blake Bortles, bro, come on. You were so not for him before he had that year. And and putting this year aside, like, we weren't expecting much. Like, maybe this year with the defense they got, but okay. I mean, you just enjoy the shitty football, and that already gives me the upper hand. Like, look at the teams. Come on. Regardless of the projected outcome for either team this year, it's just not what you like. You like the bad teams, okay? They say, it's all fair in love and war. But having a shitty team is hard to love. And, well, it's really not a war if you just lose everything. Fins by 7, bro. Just Just look at this. And lastly, Harrison. I mean, come on. We all know Casey's going to manage your team. I'm sorry, man. I didn't really write much. I mean, it just says right here, it just says, joke about Casey. Are you going to pay her to run the team? I don't know. You kind of don't play Fortnite with the boys anymore, man. We miss you. Just throwing that out there. But other than that, boys, that's the rundown. Look forward to losing all your games to me. Going undefeated. This is the first of many. Good luck. Kamish out.